औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरे बचपन के दिन भी क्या खूब थे, बेनमाजी भी था, बेगुनाह भी था। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, यूट्यूब चैनल लीगल टॉक नेटवर्क, subscribe on, press the button bell icon, like it, share and comments me and support me. Today lecture public administration, the optional subject for CSS preparation. Today I describe you natures of public administration. The word administration is derived from Latin, the Latin word minister, which means to serve. In its common use, administration means manage of affairs or to look after people. Administration is the management of the people, ordering in the collective activities of human collectivities of the human beings. At the most of the human activities, the general process description of the every group activities, where private or the public, large small, it constitutes the system. Ordinary affairs, calculate use of resources, amount of making, those things happen. Now, which we have to happen, and drilling and the developments on the field of the square with the and institution of people feel, and the the material resources to achieve deceived ends. Describe you. We can also the marvel and the modern science and the technology. We look after the working the power plant, almost often wonderful. The communications, public administration. There I describe you the word administration has been derived from a I describe you in Latin word. The means management of your looking after the people. In general sense, administration define the activities group of the cooperating. I describe you also. Public administration currently concerned with the organization, government, politicians and government program, as well as behavior of the officials, usually non-elected, formally responsible for their conduct. Generally, public has been used in two sense. In the wider sense, include in the activities of the government, whether falling in the sphere legislature, executive or judicial branch of the government, In narrow sense, public administration is concerned with the activities of the executive branch only. LD White observed, public administration consists all those operations having been the purpose of fulfillment, enforcement of the public policy. Pleffner defined, it would seem that public administration consists of getting work of government done by coordinating efforts and people so that they can work together, accomplish their seed tasks. Professor Vidal Wilson says, define public administration, detain and scientific execution of public law. Every particular application of general law in the act of administration. Public administration is the detailed scientific execution of public law. Every particular application of law is the act of administration. I explain you nature of public law. There are two divergent views regarding the nature of the public administration. These views are flames. According to the view of the public administration is a general, large, small in that consist rather the private public, according to the view of public administration is a sum total to all activities undertaken pursuit of and the fulfillment of public policy. Public administration consists of those operating their purpose of fulfill or management, enforcement of public policy. This definition consists of those operations having for the purpose of the fulfilled enforcement of the public policy. He holds that administration concerned with that law of the government. Yeah, the how is the technique of management, behaviors, the principles according to the cooperative program carried to the success. Managerial view. According this view, the work was only purpose in the engaged perform about management, planning, growing, the programming, organizations, so the chief desired. And Herbert Simmons subscribed this view. Glick says, the English Gilcase scientist says, administration has to do with getting things done with the accomplishment defined objectives. These are two detailed nature of public administration. It's simply nature of public administration detailed in the execution. In the modern time, public administration have private role. There are many discussions about the scope of public administration. The scholars and argued in that new literal, liberal of the scope of public administration. It is very less private administration having to, about the enforcement. Some argue that the new liberal time, then the term of the public administration significant because the liberal state have faced many people like environmental technical issues. This scope public administration does in many public administration, and the people organization needed and the closer relations to the public. The every administration system, they have to good relation between the people and administration agencies included day-to-day life and common people. In a democratic political system, the scope of public administration is related in way the people in the way in the head doesn't link to the people. Sometimes they have to watch dog on the political system. A modern democratic state given to the important to welfareism in the welfare democratic effective administration entails development of the communication technically develop the non-liberal state concept of particular participatory development, good governors, e-governors, environment concerns, human right approach, new social movement and state comparative public administration. In the study of two or more public administration system and the drawing in the parallel of from them, it has to do with analysis of the operations of the system in questions for the purpose of the finding strength, weakness, generally cooperative studies, present problem, general nature, random grief, and Morgan 1968 established 11 not necessarily concerned with the particular society. It brings the general view, the phenomena, how the study, new idea generated those according to the solutions to extend the problems. So these basis of the analyzing approach, the management, so USA management, the American US management, the Russian management, about in the public administration in the good behavior like to abroad. The like over Pakistan. Pakistan also good, but they are government, concerned department. They are public administration, public servants. Their solutions to extent of the problem, the basis on the analytical approach. As the society dynamic, it becomes operating equivalent administration structures to line changing trend of the life. Next lecture I would like to come. Thanks. Pakistan Zindabad.